We've all become familiar with the phenomenon buy now, pay later. But have you ever wondered who is using the BNPL and what they are buying with it? Well, to tell us is PayJustNow CEO Craig Newborn, who says that the service is not only used by lower income customers. Newborn says around 4 in every 10 users are at least above average earners, if not high income earners. They're using it as a tool to improve their buying power. He joins us this afternoon for more. Thank you very much for your time this afternoon, Craig. And it's a very interesting phenomenon that's expressed there, that the buy now, pay later phenomenon is being used across the earning spectrum. Would you say that that's mainly because of the current economic climate, or has it always been this way?
No, interestingly enough, and thank you for the opportunity, but interestingly enough, it's since the day we started in 2019, we've noted this phenomenon where there's definitely two different types of customers. There's a significantly affluent customer that is making use of the service because it's really simple to use. And secondly, they get to keep the money in their bank account. And as such, we're seeing purchases north of 40,000 Rand that are coming through this type of service, where people are spending on homeware and things like that. It's amazing in terms of that affluency segmentation and how as you said, the higher income earners and happy singles, as we call them. These are typically 31-year-old people who are happily single and have upmarket incomes.
Craig, just tell us a little bit about how this tool works. Is it like a traditional credit facility system that we are used to, or is there a difference to it that allows the customer the flexibility to get what it is they're looking for without the stress of being hounded for the repayment of installments or whatever it may be?
Yes, so there is a fundamental difference in this particular product. It is available to 2,500 retailers, but the product allows you to purchase something and split that purchase into 3 installments. So if it was, let's say, a bed for 6,000 Rand, we would then split that into 3 installments of 2,000 Rand each. Those installments are a third immediately and a third on your selected installment date next month, and then the month thereafter. There are no interest and no fees associated with the purchase as long as you pay on time. So you leave immediately with the goods and you are able to enjoy the goods and then match your cash flow to when you have to make those payments for the goods you've just bought.
And of course, it does contribute to your credit record and your credit worthiness a few years down the line, should you be looking to get big ticket items like homes or cars. This form of payment, or the system rather, is something that can be considered by people like your happy singles, as you earlier described.
Absolutely, yes. We do report repayment behavior back to the credit bureaus. It's a vital part of the industry, and that does allow you to build that credit record up. So in the future, you are able to make those larger purchases, as you said.
And then, does it contribute to this rising consumer debt that we've seen from the advent of the COVID-19 pandemic? And is it perhaps turning that tide somewhat, in that we're not seeing all this debt that a consumer would be drowning in from different accounts, from different retailers?
So the interesting part, because it's free to you as the consumer, what we are noticing is that we are in fact being paid first. Because people would like to make use of this free tool and this free cash flow tool that enables them to be able to make those purchases that they normally would, and without the burden of the interest and those fees, because the fees and interest can be quite cumbersome and can be quite indebting. So no, we're not contributing to that. We are noting significant financially savvy customers making use of the service. The service is not for everybody. We do turn a significant number of customers away who we note are already indebted or are unable to afford this particular type of product.
Thank you very much for those insights. That is PayJustNow CEO Craig Newborn talking to us about the buy now, pay later phenomenon and how it's not what you would think, that it's the lower income market that's taking up this offering, but it goes across the spectrum. Middle class and higher income earners also taking advantage of that payment system.